it because it's all kind of like personal and anyway. I'm at the point where I have to humble myself and put what I'm going through out there and ask for help. It's not very easy. I'm trying to find different ways of my home is pretty much falling apart, one thing after the other. It's to the point to where it's almost non-livable. There's me, my daughter, and my 2 granddaughters that live here. Our furnace broke down. We were sitting here and the smoke alarm started going off and the house was filling with smoke. I seen where the smoke was coming from, so I instantly turned off the breaker to the circuit to the furnace, and then luckily the grandkids were at school. My daughter was in the shower. I had to yell at her, tell her what was going on. We had to get the animals out of the trailer. We didn't know if there was a fire or not. We just seen all this smoke. Anyway, we got all the animals out, and we got out. We called 911. They came in. They checked everything out. They said it was probably the blower motor, and it's a good thing I had turned off the circuit to the furnace. So we then had to turn around and call in a furnace tech to come in and verify what the issue was. And he agreed that we go through Amazon to buy the blower motor because if we went through him it would be even more money. And, you know, we're broke. We live on disability. We both have disabilities. So we managed to get the blower motor bought and replaced. My doors, the front door is warping, it leaks, so it's warping, it broke, it's hard to get open and closed in the winter, the whole frame, everything, the door, everything needs replaced. My back door has these long cracks that go all the way down the door. When it rains, it leaks through the cracks onto the floor in the house. In the wintertime, the lines get water in there and they freeze. So we see ice on the inside of the house, on the door. And then the bottom of the door area is all rotting out because the door leaks. We have some holes in our floors that we have covered up with either carpet or boards. The water, we've been fighting with water. I think I did a video about replacing my pump. Well, that was all fine and dandy. We had water for a little while, but suddenly our water kept shutting off. Started out with the circuit kept popping, which would shut our pump off. We called a plumber out. He said it was our pressure tank. I bought a pressure tank and a new pressure switch. it's not just as simple as that either. I mean, we the new pressure switch that I bought has this little lever on it. It's got autofill, start, and then off. Well, every time the water would shut off, one of us would have to go out there, hold it up to the start until the pressure reached 20% PSI, and then it would continue to fill to about 40. Then we'd come in, we'd have water, but then the water would shut off again, and we had to keep going out and doing this. So we thought, well, maybe we wired it wrong. You know, we're looking this stuff up online, and it showed 2 different ways to wire this thing. So we weren't sure which way it was supposed to be. So we rewired it the other way that the internet showed. And then it started popping and working again and sparking at me. Now this is all in a matter of 2 months that this is continuously happening. So finally, Rick, my ex, brings his friend over here. They go out there and they start messing with the pressure switch and the pressure in the tank and all this stuff. And they get it to where it's kicking on and off, it's not shutting off, everything's working fine. And then later that night, it shut off. Just like, so I call up and I tell him, and you know, in the meantime I had ordered a new pump because I just had this feeling that it had something to do with this pump. Internet was saying it, and I just had this feeling that it had something to do with this new pump that I bought, that it wasn't powerful enough to do the job we were asking it to do. So I had called my ex and I said, the water's doing it again. We have to keep going out there and lifting this lever, get the water to work. And so now I'm waiting on this new pump to come in. You know, who knows if this is the issue? You know, it could also be my well is going dry. I don't know, to be quite honest. But I have a new, more powerful pump coming. But there's so much more in this house that is falling apart, and it's one thing after the other that we've had to keep repairing. And the house is almost just non-livable anymore. So we were trying to find a way to get a new trailer put on here, but we're both on disability, so we don't have enough income to qualify for a loan to get a new trailer put on here. Not to mention the fact that our credit is not up there to get this new home, and even if we did qualify for this new home, the cost of the new homes, if it was through a mortgage, I don't think, because our credit is so bad, we wouldn't be able to afford the high payments with the high interest rate. So we're like in this stuck position where I'm afraid we're going to end up homeless here soon, that our trailer's just going to be non-livable. You know, it's one thing if I was homeless, but I don't think I could bear my grandkids being homeless. But anyway, so I started a GoFundMe, and it's very difficult to get these GoFundMes. Yeah, see, we're having lots of water issues. But anyway, it's very difficult to have, or to get these GoFundMes out there to be seen. You know, I posted it on my Facebook, I posted it on Reddit, and I couldn't think of anywhere else to post it. I do have an Instagram and a TikTok, but yet. And I don't have many followers here on YouTube or even on Facebook or Instagram or anything. I don't have a lot of followers. So getting this out there is difficult. I need people to see it. I need them people to also share it. So I figured I'd come on to my YouTube and hope and pray that the followers I do have can at least share my GoFundMe, donate if possible. I hate having to come on here and do this. I'm just at my wit's end. I don't know what else to do. I'm going to put my GoFundMe link in the description below, and any help you could give me would be greatly appreciated. Like I said, even if you just share and get this GoFundMe out there, that would be so awesome. I will try and update everybody as much as I can to if I'm getting anywhere with this GoFundMe. Thank you for watching.